Good evening, investors. A fixed trader here tonight, and I want to take a second to talk to you about the stock chart for FBC Holding Incorporated. The ticker is FBCD. So let's start from the top and work our way down. Let's start with the RSI. You'll see that our 5-period RSI has just recently hit this oversold category, coming down as low as 17.01. Now, that said, it looks like it needs to correct to come out of this oversold category again. And as you can see, previously when it's dipped into this category of being oversold, it's seen some nice bounces in terms of the price per share, just to kind of correct that RSI back up. As you can see there, when it hit that oversold level, and it ended up bouncing pretty nicely. And then as you can see right here as well, when it bounced for over 100%. So this can be a crucial indication of when a stock's ready to make a bounce back up. Now, when we do bounce back up, we're looking for a 5-period RSI crossover above that 14-period RSI, like I just circled right here. So we're looking for this indicator to cross back up above here, and that would signal a lot of strength. So that's another indicator we want to watch for and keep our eyes on. Now, if this ends up being a really strong bounce, we're watching for both RSI indicators to go up above 50 and hover in this 50 to 70 zone, which would be what's considered the buy zone and would show some serious strength that could stick around. Now, in terms of current price levels, as you can see here, we've got a pretty big support level at 002. It's held really well there. It's previously been a support and resistance level, so it's really significant on this chart. Now, we just closed above that again today after testing it. So that's a great sign. It shows that it's going to hold once again, and this seems to be the bottom from which we will bounce. And once again, it's very important to consider support and resistance levels as just zones where it could be within a few ticks of that line versus just being simply a line. There's some fluctuation there. Now, in terms of resistance levels we have to watch out for, there's previously been a little bit of struggle at 0025 here, as you can see just looking back in the chart's history. So that would probably be our first real resistance level. And then after that, we're really looking in this 003 range and 00229, I would say. That's going to be one of our bigger zones, and when we get past that, then we're looking to go much higher from the looks of this chart. Now, another reason I think that this is bottomed and is going to see some upside correction is you'll see that there was recently a pretty big sell-off here. And since that sell-off, we've seen the volume subside pretty substantially. We've seen just a huge slowdown in terms of overall volume. And we actually today saw a green candle for the first time in a while. So that's kind of saying that people are done selling and people are actually starting to accumulate shares again here while they see them as being undervalued. So it looks like it's going to bounce from this level. Now, our short-term momentum indicators have still got their crossover, or are on the verge of the crossover in the case of the tricks indicator here. So they're right on the verge of what could be a very bullish move. We're seeing a nice trend up here with the MACD, so we just want to see some separation between the signal line here, and we want to see that kind of spread further apart, and you'll want to see this histogram grow and kind of make a nice little hill there. We're looking for this crossover again on the tricks, and we want to see that both lines kind of move up, just a nice little curl up there. Now again, as I pointed out, people are finally starting to accumulating shares again. So you're seeing your OBV and Accum Dist kind of start to nose up a little bit, and they're in agreement. That means that the accumulation we saw on today's close, today being Tuesday, May 27th, 2014, this action is showing that people are actually starting to accumulate the cheap shares again, and that's a great sign for a bounce here. So all in all, I'm liking this chart as a bottom bouncer. It's a low float, so it tends to move pretty quickly and pretty easily. The chart just tested just over a cent, just under 1.5 cents actually, at 0.013, and it's tested around this area several times. So you can tell that investors want this to go past that level. And it will be interesting to watch and see if this ends up challenging that level again. So keep your eyes on FBCD. Once again, I'm not a professional financial advisor, so watch this video for your entertainment purposes only, and don't base any buy, sell, or hold decision on anything that I've said. Thanks for watching, and good luck trading.